with it in a Jeep.
Yeah. This is my Jeep. It's a black Jeep Wrangler, my baby. I've always wanted this car, so I was blessed enough to be able to get this car, and it's been good so far. I got it last summer, and we haven't really done like crazy stuff with it yet. Yeah.
Trips.
But it's definitely a great summer car, but it's a good winter car too, because
definitely in the snow. A lot of other cars aren't able to handle.
They're not built for that
snow,
life.
So, yeah.
So
life.
yeah, and we want to go on a little adventure as sisters. Lately, we've been talking a lot. It's during quarantine.
Yeah.
So we've been talking a lot about like the future and kind of like what we are
thriving for in life.
Yeah. And this isn't it.
Yeah. We just want to see new things, new places, get new experiences, because obviously, I don't know, like, we've been here our whole lives and we just want to switch up the scenery.
Yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with that too. I think like a lot of times people think, or it's like an assumed thing where you grow up one place,
you stay there for the rest of your life.
Stay there, yeah. You go to college and then you come back and then you
start a family.
Yeah, it's like almost like the same cycle that we're expected to follow, and we just want to do something different. And we did a lot of research and a lot of like thinking into like.
It's definitely not an impulse thought. Like we thought about this. Like both of us separately have thought about like this, our journeys. Like we thought about it separately, like I said, but like now, why don't we just combine both of our thoughts and both of our ideas?
It's doable. It's so doable just to like have our own paths, but
mesh them together.
Yeah. So yeah, basically we haven't even told you guys yet what it really is, but we about to break it down. We going to Cali. We driving to Cali.
Yeah.
Like
we're gonna soup this bad boy up.
Yes.
The whole process and the whole plan of this adventure thing is to be out and just see new
experience
places.
Different places. We want to be more, not so much have one way to Cali, but if we want to stop in between, see other things, whatever, we can do that.
Try different foods.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I think you have a passion. You have a passion for cooking and
recipes,
nutrition.
Yeah.
I have a passion for thrifting and fashion and cooking as well, but travel. Like I've always wanted to just travel and
see what's out there.
Just see like nothing really specific. You don't have to have a like itinerary of what you want to do in your life. Like if you think of something that you want to do and it's doable, and
do it.
Yeah, I think
whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. So that's what we plan on doing with this. Being smart, you know, and just having fun.
Yeah. We live in Jersey, so that's the East Coast. And Cali is the West Coast.
All the way on the other side.
So, just doing like a simple Google search, New Jersey to California, is I think it said like 44 hours and a couple minutes. So, I remember when we were younger, we drove to Florida, and that was like a 20-something hour drive.
Yeah.
So when you think about it, it's really not like, clearly we're not going to be going 44 hours straight.
Yeah.
That's why our journey is going to be a little longer, and we're going to make stops. So it's definitely going to be longer than whatever. So at least
we're not going to rush. We're going to take our time.
Yeah, we were thinking like at least a week of traveling, but it's definitely going to be way more than a week, because there's so many things to see between here and California. So
I'm excited. Like this, ever since like we first started like combining our ideas and like writing down different things so we won't forget them. That's what we've been doing a lot. Like as soon as something comes to our brain,
we're writing it.
We have it in our iPads. We have a shared document that we both write in, and it's just like we've been just brainstorming, writing down our ideas, and just going with them. You gotta write things down for them to happen, and we're big on manifestation too. So you speak stuff into existence,
it can happen if you keep your mind to it.
Yeah,
it really can. So yeah, we've been really strict on writing our ideas down when we think of them, because we be thinking of the best ideas, and we're like, oh my god, and then tomorrow we don't do anything about it because we don't remember, or it's just like, you know. So I feel like also just writing things down helps you to
stay on top of your goals.
Yeah, for real.
It's very easy. Like nowadays, like there's so many things that we all want to do, and it's like, which one do we do first, or like,
you get caught
how do
up.
we get started? So it's just as simple as writing something down and just having it there for you to see all the time. And when you see it all the time, like a dry erase board or something, like when you see it all the time, it's like, all right, like this is what I want to do.
This is also a way for us to like talk it out almost, and like, because we've talked about it together, we've talked about it to a couple people, not really, because this is like the first time we're actually like, we more talk about things together, and then we tell people when we're confident and we know that, you know, it's the right thing for us. But I think this is really this video especially is really gonna help us like figure things out, and just get your support on this, really, because I think it's gonna be fun, like for all of us. Just you watching our journey as like two African Americans in a Jeep traveling to Cali. Like, I've never heard of that before.
It's definitely gonna be a different dynamic. Like it's gonna be fun. I'm very excited for like all of this to start happening. Like
we have our own projects that we're actually gonna be working on as we're going through our journey. So
once we get those details like straightened out with those, then we'll share with you guys what
we have in mind. But I think this is really gonna be nice for us.
And we're gonna document everything. So like, you guys are gonna be basically, we want you to feel like you're here with us wherever we go. So we definitely want you guys to be a part of our journey too. So so we came up with I guess we came up with our like journey name, I guess, right?
Yes. You give your background of your of our base, and then we'll add on.
Last year in January,
what is it now? It's January 2019. So we're in April 2020.
So it's been a year and a couple months. So, and it's been going strong. I started my my meal prep business. It's called Road to Greatness. And I have healthy options for individuals to choose from. It's just a way to get people to start like eating better, because I know a lot of people don't have like I don't like saying the word diet. I like to think of it as more of like a lifestyle. So I know a lot of people don't have healthy lifestyles, so I just wanted to like bring my hobby and what I enjoy and just share with others. So
the food is smacking. Smacking.
If I do
like
say so myself, too. But
hella options. Different types of proteins, vegetables, and sides and stuff like that. And you can make your own meal and order on her what is it?
Instagram, my order form online, all that stuff. So that was
the base.
Definitely the base of like what this whole journey is going to be about.
So that's Road to Greatness, and our journey to Cali, and our journey throughout this whole process of moving to a whole different place and trying to figure out what we want to do next in life is going to be sisters on the road to greatness. So I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
I'm super
I'm
excited.
super excited.
We're gonna have soon. We're actually gonna have our Patreon page set up, and basically what a Patreon page is a way for people to follow our journey and support us with donations and like kind of like a monthly membership. You can pick a low price as such as $2. You can pick a price such as 10, 25, whatever.
It's customizable, so it's whatever you want to like donate
and it's just a way
to support us. So.
It's a way for you guys just to, on our journey, like little things like clearly we're gonna have our own sources of income and our own moolah and cash and all that, but it'll really help to have, you know, to know that like people are behind us and people are supporting us, and when we get there we'll be able to venture out and try different things and think of different sources of income other than a 9-to-5, and I think that's very possible for us. I know I'm in you graduated with the major
social science in undergrad, and then I'm just about to finish up with my master's in exercise science. So
yeah, and my major is in law and justice. So I'm still in school, still gonna finish school. That's not even a question. We come too far for this.
Yeah.
Like we don't really take that lightly now, graduating and schooling, education, because it wasn't always like this. People didn't have the freedom to go to college and afford it and all that, so we don't take that lightly. So that's the number one priority. But
and like along this whole journey too, we're still gonna be educating ourselves, like reading up and doing like, especially
we'll have more. I feel like we'll have more time to do that, because our mind is gonna be in a completely different place. So so I'm very interested in diving into the law and justice field on the opposite side of the US. Like it's gonna be so much different than how the system is over here on the East Coast, and I'm actually really excited to see how that plays out. Girl, I can investigate your life. You can't tell me nothing that I can't not find anything, and I can talk you out of anything. I can talk you into anything.
I think definitely
try me.
Law is definitely a good choice for you.
Yeah, my uncle always used to say, he just always used to say stuff like Jinal, and in Patois, we're Jamaican, so in Patois that's kind of like a little slick, like you could talk your way into anything. So I definitely think that's the right field. I think we're in the right field. We're already like, we already know that's what we're.
And for me, I want to, just because like I love cooking and nutrition and all that, I definitely want to give back to cook on the road and give back to the community. I want to get connected with different like shelters like across cities, like that
as we travel and as we go through different places, we want to stop by. We're gonna, with this Jeep, we're gonna talk about that too. The setup of our Jeep, so we'll go through that afterwards, but we're definitely gonna have a full kitchen type setup, because I'm vegan, she's newly vegan too, kind of vegetarian-ish, she's getting into it, but and it's very important to cook, because there's not, especially on the East Coast, there's not a lot of options for us for vegan meals and plant-based options. So I think that'll also be a plus of moving to the West Coast, because they are way more developed.
They've been on that for a while now, and we need to catch up.
We need to.
I'm excited for that too, because we love a good meal. And especially if it's gonna impact our health in a positive way, I really enjoy that. So
definitely.
We're definitely gonna be working out on the road too, because like both of us are very think very highly of our fitness and just we like to be in shape. We've been in shape our
Always
whole
been
lives.
athletes.
We've always been.
Started out dancing when we
yeah.
were younger. We were like, they used to call us twinkle toes and gazelles when we started like playing field hockey and running in middle school.
We were just so graceful.
Yeah.
You had to like break that gracefulness and start getting aggressive.
Rough. Yeah. But yeah, we've always been very active and like into sports, and so I think that'll just always be part of us, like in our life. Like it's just always gonna be a part of us, just working out, keep taking care of our bodies. That's also why we kind of changed our diet up, because it's not just about the working out portion. If you work out every day and eat like crap then you're not gonna see any differences. So now that we changed our diet and we're getting more on track with our workouts, we definitely see a difference in how we feel and how our body looks. And we like it.
We sure do.
We sure do. The mirror pics hit different. They hit different. So yeah, that's basically the basis of our journey, just giving you guys a little taste. Our Patreon page is gonna be up for you guys to be able to support us and just get us started to doing our renovations, our Jeep renovations, which we will talk about now.
We're probably going to be saving a lot more money than we think. We're obviously, like I said before, we have all of our ideas written down in our iPads, notes, whatever.
Yeah, like the beginning when we were talking about this process, we were like, van life, let's do it. Like we're so down. The whole Sprinter van vibe was so cool to us, and we were like, oh. And then we look out our front window and see a Jeep.
We have a Jeep in our driveway, so why
not do Jeep life?
A Sprinter van, just
wow. That's crazy. A Sprinter van. Yeah. So yeah, and the way that we're gonna transform this Jeep, I think you guys are gonna be really surprised and like amazed. Like that's a full bed in here. You see how wide this is? This is like, this isn't a small car, it's a bigger car. So what we're gonna do is basically have an elevated platform in the back of the trunk, and it's gonna go from here all the way to the back of the driver and passenger seats. And then these seats are gonna be completely out of the car. So once these seats come out, it's like a dipped surface. It's like how low the car is, that's how flat it's gonna be. And then underneath the bed, kind of hard to see now, but if you can envision it, underneath the bed we're gonna have pull-out drawers here. There's gonna be like 2 pull-out drawers, and then on top of those pull-out drawers, in between the drawers and the bed, is gonna be a pull-out table, and that's gonna be like our kitchen table, like our countertop with our built-in cutting board, like everything. And here is most likely gonna be, not sure yet, actually, I really don't know. But once we work out all the kinks and everything, we can start building we're gonna build it ourselves. We're gonna build our whole base ourselves. And yeah, it's just gonna be super dope. Also, there's stuff on the inside of my car, so I'm not really gonna go too deep into that.
Once we're gonna document all of this. So you guys will see like every step of the way. Yeah. You guys will see like what
there'll be a fridge in here. Surprise! Like you'll be super surprised to see where we fit half of these things. But we actually watched this couple on YouTube. I don't know what their page was, but they also did like. So we're kind of basing our model and our mod off of theirs, but way better, because they even said it in their video. They're like, we don't really know anything about Jeep life. We don't know anything about
that's the thing. That's the great thing about YouTube. Like you learn from other people. Obviously, these people put this information out for others to see. So it just, I don't know. We just all
gives us a basis, and we can change it up however we want. Like we have a different style than them, so we already know that this Jeep's gonna be popping and flossing. So we hope that we'll gain your support on this. Just even just words of like advice, words of wisdom, constructive criticism if you have. We like that.
We don't like haters. So.
Yeah, right. If you have something to say that's negative,
don't say it.
Don't say it, please.
Keep it to yourself.
Right. Right. Because in the end,
we
don't care.
We're all about positivity over here. We just
yes, Yes.
World peace, you know?
Yes. So super excited. We're gonna start this very soon. Once
Yeah.
we get our everything intact and what we really know that we need to start building on, we're gonna do that, and we'll keep you guys in the loop because you're gonna be here every step of the way with us.
Yeah, definitely.
And
We need y'all.
we need you.
We need y'all. Support system.
Sisters on the road to greatness. Period. No, was the hand on Instagram? Period.
Yeah.